Tensions exploded at the Italian Open as Stefanos Tsitsipas and Arthur Fils traded sharp words during a tense post-match handshake after their gritty third-round battle. The 20-year-old French sensation Fils staged a stunning comeback to defeat Tsitsipas 2-6, 6-4, 6-2, but the real story unfolded moments after match point. As the pair met at the net, their handshake turned into a heated exchange, with the chair umpire stepping in to defuse the situation, while the crowd booed loudly. Though Fils eventually patted Tsitsipas' shoulder, and the umpire awkwardly declared, "Good job, guys," the confrontation left fans buzzing over what sparked the drama. The flashpoint? A controversial body shot earlier in the match. With Tsitsipas at the net, a floating ball gave him an easy put-away, but instead of angling it wide, he fired a drive volley straight into Fils' right shoulder. The Frenchman winced, but later admitted the moment lit a fire under him, saying, "I needed to find a way to fight. I used it as motivation." While Fils shrugged off any ill intent, calling it all good, tennis fans were quick to drag up Tsitsipas' history of similar incidents. This isn't Tsitsipas' first rodeo. In 2022, he sparked outrage by smashing a forehand directly at Carlos Alcaraz's chest during the Barcelona Open, a move Alcaraz labelled dangerous. Later that year, he reignited his feud with Nick Kyrgios at Wimbledon, drilling another body shot at the Aussie mid-rally, which Kyrgios sarcastically applauded. Critics argued Tsitsipas uses these tactics to unsettle opponents, but the plan often blows up in his face. But was this latest shot really dirty? Replays show Tsitsipas had limited space to place the ball, and the strike lacked the clear malice of his past incidents. Some analysts defended the move as a standard play to rush Fils' reaction. Body shots are not so uncommon when at the net, and even Fils admitted afterward, "He wasn't aiming for my body." Still, Tsitsipas' track record keeps him under scrutiny. No other top player today has racked up as many body shot controversies, and these moments often come when he's frustrated or losing control. During his 2022 slump, he repeatedly tried the tactic, only to lose those matches, a pattern that repeated in Rome. Now, in a way, Tsitsipas is seen as the bad boy of tennis, a player looking to injure others in a non-contact sport. Now, Fils moves forward, set to battle Alexander Zverev in a high-stakes fourth-round clash. But the spotlight stays on Tsitsipas, whose reputation as tennis's king of mind games grows messier with each incident. As the clay season barrels toward Roland Garros, one question lingers. Will his risky antics ever stop haunting him? Or is this just who he is? On another court, John Munar delivered a commanding performance at the Italian Open, decisively defeating 12th seed Ben Shelton 6-2, 6-1 in just over an hour. This victory not only showcased Munar's clay court prowess, but also highlighted Shelton's ongoing challenges on the surface. Shelton's aggressive style, characterised by powerful serves and forehands, faltered against Munar's consistent baseline play. The American's 42 unforced errors underscored his struggle to adapt his game to the slower clay courts. In contrast, Munar's strategic placement and patience allowed him to control the tempo, forcing Shelton into uncomfortable positions and capitalising on his mistakes. Munar's victory is a testament to his tactical acumen and adaptability. He effectively neutralised Shelton's power, using deep topspin shots to keep the American on the defensive. This win marks Munar's third consecutive triumph over a top 20 player in 2025, following victories against Daniil Medvedev and Francis Tiafoe. For Shelton, this loss raises questions about his readiness to compete at the highest level on clay. Despite reaching the final in Munich earlier this year, his inconsistency on the surface remains evident. To progress, Shelton may need to refine his approach, focusing on constructing points with greater patience, and adapting his aggressive style to the demands of clay court play. As Munar advances to face Sebastian Korda in the next round, his recent performances suggest he could be a formidable contender in the tournament. Shelton, meanwhile, faces the challenge of regrouping and addressing the aspects of his game that hinder his success on clay. Elsewhere, Daniil Medvedev advanced to the round of 16 at the 2025 Rome Open with a dominant 6-4, 6-1 victory over Australia's Alexei Popyrin, further extending his quietly consistent clay court resurgence. With this win, Medvedev has now reached the round of 16 at every clay court Masters 1000 event since 2023. a remarkable streak for a player once famously dismissive of the surface. But what truly captured fan attention wasn't just Medvedev's scoreline, it was the narrative around his 11 a.m. match time. In his trademark candid style, Medvedev had complained the day before about being scheduled so early, reportedly telling his team, "When I'm 35, I'm not playing these 11 a.m. matches. I had to get up at 6:30 today." That grumpy energy seemed to fuel him. Despite Medvedev's historically up-and-down relationship with clay, there is a significant shift in his play on this surface in recent history. He has really found a groove. Although his hard court level has dipped since 2019 to 2021, his growth on both clay and grass in recent seasons is quite evident and refreshing to watch. Looking ahead, Medvedev will face either Lorenzo Musetti or Brandon Nakashima, both more natural clay players. Many fans anticipate Musetti to be the tougher matchup, as he's in better form and a better clay player than Popyrin. But this also brings a lot of excitement for a potential clash with Zverev or Alcaraz down the line, which will be absolute cinema. But not only Alcaraz or Zverev, Sinner's comeback also bring excitement to this Italian Open. Jannik Sinner's return to competitive tennis at the Italian Open marks a significant moment in the 2025 season. After serving a 3-month suspension due to inadvertent closterball contamination, Sinner stepped back onto the court with a commanding 6-3, 6-4 victory over Mariano Navone. This win not only extended his impressive streak to 22 consecutive tour-level victories, but also reaffirmed his status as a formidable force on the ATP Tour. Despite the hiatus, Sinner retained his world #1 ranking, a testament to his exceptional performances prior to the suspension, including titles at the Australian Open and US Open. His ability to maintain this top position, even after forfeiting 2,100 ranking points due to missed tournaments, underscores the substantial lead he had established over his competitors. In his match against Navone, Sinner displayed the powerful ground strokes and tactical sharpness that have become his trademarks. His forehand was powerful like always and proved particularly effective on the clay surface of Rome. While there were moments of rust expected after a period away from competition, his overall performance signalled a strong return to form. Looking ahead, Sinner is set to face Jesper de Jong in the next round. This match serves as another opportunity for him to regain match fitness and fine-tune his game ahead of Roland Garros. Given his current trajectory and resilience, Sinner is poised to be a significant contender in the upcoming Grand Slam, with his recent performances indicating a readiness to compete at the highest level once again.